Good afternoon folks, Craig here from Lloyd Land Rover in Kelso. So today I'm going to take you on a video tour around the Range Rover Velar. Now behind me I've got two Velars. I've got the R-Dynamic and I've got the Standard. The difference between them is the bodywork, but what we're going to do is we're going to have a look around the red one today, a closer look at what features it comes with, what Velar is and where it stands within the Land Rover brand. Tell you a little bit more about the features and some of the benefits of why Velar is a fantastic addition to the Land Rover brand. So let's take a look at the car a little bit closer. So looking at the Velar, the history of the Velar goes along to say in March 2017, that's when Velar was officially announced as part of the Land Rover brand. And as you can see, it does have a fantastic design. Now, it's still very unknown within the Land Rover brand as it is so new. Things like the Range Rover Sport, Defender, Discovery names have been around for many years. Now when they launched the Range Rover Evoque, they used a code name, Velar, back in that time. And that was the concept design for the Range Rover Evoque on the original plans. But they changed the plans through, and through the years the Evoque evolved. And when it came time to release something that fell between the Range Rover Evoque and the Range Rover Sport, it was a big jump between the two. And here sits the Range Rover Velar. So in the lineup of Range Rover product, you have the Range Rover Evoque, which is our compact SUV, and the Range Rover Sport and Range Rover are our flagship cars. So they needed something between that, so the Range Rover Velar was born. And the Range Rover Velar itself was a very bold design. It was what Land Rover called our most avant-garde Land Rover. The most technologically advanced version of our Land Rover product. Bold design with LED headlights, concept style signature daytime running lights, and with animated indicators on the front, and a bold design with R-Dynamic styling. Now that was a huge change, as you've seen from the black one we looked at earlier. The change in the front end was a huge drastic change, giving you these aggressive style front vanes on the bottom here, with the brushed copper look to the bottom, and the front splitter really sticking out, giving you that lovely sporty stance. Now the car itself really is a fantastic car. It comes with various engine models, ranging from your 4-cylinder D180 engines all the way through to your 6-cylinder engines, and even your P400s you can now get within the Range Rover Velar. A few other things that were new with the Range Rover Velar, which we'll take a little look at in a second, were the styling through the bodywork. But you can also see the little bits of the Range Rover Sport and the Range Rover Evoque that they kept. For example, the bonnet louvers stayed the same. They had to keep a little bit of an iconic Land Rover look to the car. So this is the fantastic 2-litre twin-turbo diesel, 240 horsepower HSE. This paintwork is metallic Feringe red, a striking colour, and it actually really sets the car off with the contrast that we've seen throughout the Scottish borders, throughout the Kelso area. When we get cars in have this look to them, really are very popular with the contrast in red with the graphite alloy wheels. So let's take a walk down the side of the car and we'll have a little chat about what differences it is to the outside of the car. So one of the big changes with the Range Rover Velar came on the side of the car. Now every model you get comes with the power folding mirrors from the S through to the HSE, such as the one that we're looking at here just now. But with the dynamic styling, you get the brushed copper look again along the side here. You get that lovely colour that separates the black and the red. But coming to the door handles, you get deployable door handles. Now this model comes with keyless entry, which is a fantastic thing to have. Because the key's in my pocket right now, all I have to do is push that little button and they pop out. As well as that, you get the deployable mirrors as well. Now on the car you get the puddle lights on the underside of the mirror here, which is a fantastic thing. At night time you get to see a little design on the ground, and that's the deployable door handles, and again really nice. And then when you lock the car up at night, all you do is push the button and they hide away, and it does create that little bit extra safety that you get within the Velar. This model also comes fitted with privacy glass in the rear, and as I was saying before, the contrast between the red and the black really does set this car off from the rest, giving it a lovely contrast throughout, and it really does stand out in a crowd amongst other vehicles. Now with the launch of the Range Rover Velar came a launch of a new selection of alloy wheels. And alloy wheels are one of the things that we've noticed in the business that really sets the car off. It really does. These ones here are the 21-inch graphite alloy wheels. These are absolutely stunning. These really set the contrast between the car, giving it a lovely, lovely look, aesthetic and pleasing to the eye. So when you're driving along, it definitely will be one of those cars that everybody's going to look at. With the wheels, it always makes a difference. You get various sizes ranging from the 18-inch standard alloy wheels all the way up from 2021s and 22-inch alloy wheels that fit onto the Range Rover Velar. So as you can see, these are absolutely fantastic looking alloys. If you're not a fan, I know everyone isn't a fan of black or grey alloys, you can get silver alloys or you can get them gloss black as well. You don't have to have them just as the graphite colouring on there as well. But the alloy wheels, they really do set this car off, and I think you'll agree this is a fantastic setup that we've got on this HSE spec Range Rover Velar. So coming around to the back of the Range Rover Velar, again there was some subtle changes to the rear end of the car. Gone are the big heavy sized lights that would normally sit on the car, and you get again the more sleek style look to the exterior lighting on the car as well. LED lights on the rear, brake lights. Now as you can see here, I've got the animated indicators on where you get the sweeping motion on the LED lights there. Again, a big change for the Land Rover product. With that, you create this new back that really does have a cracking look to the back end of it, giving it a really aggressive look to the rear. One of our sporty SUVs obviously in the market, so as you can see it does come with the sporty styling. And with that, with the Range Rover Velar, you also get the power assisted tailgate on the back of this car as well. And another thing that was a bonus to the Range Rover Velar was the amount of boot space that we had available in the rear of the car. Loads and loads of space available in there, so if you do have pets and you do have some kind of transportation requirements for big storage, then you do have a surprisingly large boot space. I'll give you a closer look at that just now. But there is plenty of storage space available in the back of the Range Rover Velar should you require that needs. So as much as it does look like it's a little bit more of a stout sitting car, it does fit lifestyle requirements. So that's a little look at some of the exterior features and benefits of the Range Rover Velar. What I'll do just now is I'll give you a look on the inside of the car. I'll talk you through one of the huge upgrades that came with the Range Rover Velar. That was a game changer for the rest of the brand, which moved into having this same product. So what we'll do is we'll jump inside and we'll go through the internals of the car, and I'll show you some of the phenomenal feature upgrades that came with this car and explain a little bit more about what each of them do to give you a better idea of why the Velar is a fantastic product. So coming to the inside of the Range Rover Velar, you'll notice some drastic changes that came within the Land Rover brand. First of all, you've got the floating dashboard that sits with the through passage at the back here, which is a minimalist design. With that, you've got the pop-out touchscreen system here. Now this is what's called In Control Touch Pro Duo, which I'll give you a little look at in a second, just to go into a little bit more detail about what the benefits of In Control Touch Pro Duo are. Also with that, you've got the split dynamic style to the armrests in the middle, which simply slide back as a split, so you can have one forward and one back, or vice versa. You can swap them as and when, or you can have them both forward or both back, just like that. Now one of the nice little things that comes with the Velar is a little bit of a hidden secret that comes with the car. So when you come along to have a sit in one, or when you come along to have yourself a purchase of a new Range Rover Velar, just remember that the little Land Rover badge on the bottom here, it does expose the other cup holder. So you do have two cup holders, so don't worry about trying to find a square cup, because you do have two cup holders front and back. Just a nice little design feature that's added in. And if you do want to have, if you're going on a long journey by yourself and you want a coffee or a drink, then you can just have that there with your armrests so that you're nice and comfortable. So let me give you a look at the In Control Touch Pro Duo system just now. I'll set you up and we'll go through some of the benefits and features available on that. So coming to the front area of the Range Rover Velar, this was the biggest change that came within the Land Rover brand. As you can see, In Control Touch Pro Duo system gives you that really minimalist look. Now at the top here, you've got this adjustable screen system. By using the settings menu, you've got the adjustable screen, which you can set away to actually sit in flush with the dashboard, which will give you a less intrusive look, but a little bit more of a reflection, makes it a little bit more difficult to use. So it's always nice to have a little bit popping out like so. And as you can see, it's all swipe screen. So you get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is a huge upgrade to the system again, with the InControl Touch Pro system. With that you get your normal Bluetooth connections available in the car, as well as the, your DAB radios and such like. But the bottom screen's a little bit different from what was normally used. So if you're used to a Range Rover Sport or you're used to the Discovery, you'll be used to your electric adjustable suspension, your dynamic controls, everything available in the bottom section here. And as you can see, it's really minimal. All you've got is your rotary gear stick at the bottom here. So what you've got is settings, vehicle, audio controls, heated seats and your climate control all available at the bottom. So it's nice and easy to use. It looks more complicated than it actually is. But if you want to use the dynamic mode, you press in a little button that selects your dynamic program, and with the interactive driver's display you get pictures displayed of your dynamic modes. As well as that, you get the dynamic branding on the dashboard here. You can set that up to customize for yourself. Again, a huge leap forward with design. And also other modes available include Eco, Comfort, Grass, Gravel, Snow, Mud, Ruts and Sand. Your specialised programs at the end: Mud, Ruts, Sand and the Grass, Gravel, Snow. And with that you get the low traction launch system built into the car here as well. So between the 0 and 18 miles an hour you get the pop-up here that gives you low traction launch, which is absolutely mind-blowingly good when it's in inclement weather conditions, especially heavy snow. So we'll say no to that just now. So what we'll do, we'll just leave it in the comfort program just now, and I'll go through the rest of it. So the settings menu, you can display what one of these is going to be used: drivers, modes, climates or seats. But one of the nicest things to have is by swiping down, you've got your DAB radio system, and you've also got your Bluetooth connectivity system here as well. So if you do connect the phone up to the car, which I'll actually show you just now just how easy this system actually is. So to connect a phone, back in the days you would put in code numbers and you would do all that kind of thing. So simply use your device to search for Range Rover Velar, and you can refer to this whenever you require. Just go to your settings menu, whether it be iPhone or Android, go to Bluetooth, and at the bottom in the other devices section you'll get Range Rover Velar that will pop up at the bottom. And once it pops up you just simply select on it, select on the screen to say, so that's the Range Rover Velar, press on that, you see the codes, yes and yes, and that'll be it. Simple as that. Nice and easy to connect the phone. So that's how you connect your Bluetooth phone to the car, and as you can see it's connected up in there as well, and you get the display at the bottom here. So what you can do is you can go into voicemails, you can go into previous contacts, you can use your phone however you would like to use the phone system. So that's a fantastic feature to have as well. With that you've got your audio controls. Now at the side here is a lesser known area that people don't know about, but as you can see you can swipe through the little corner section here as well. The more little dots that you have in the corner, the more different menus you have available on the side here as well. So that gives you information. With some of the Wi-Fi systems that we can get into the cars, you can actually get weather and news and airport updates using that different system there as well. Now the car does come with the Wi-Fi integration, so web browser. So when you purchase your new Velar or your used approved Velar, the SIM card actually goes into the center console here, and you get 4G capabilities in the car, in which you can use Wi-Fi, you can use the internet and such like. So that's how you use the InControl Touch Pro Duo system on the audio side. If you go to your seats, you've got your heated seat controls, which you've also got in this model being the HSE. You've got massage seats on here as well. So as you can see, you can turn them on, so you can also cool them down. So heated and cooled massage front seats, really nice and relaxing to have if you're on a really warm day like today, which is 20 degrees, and then the car's a little bit hotter. With the climate control, for example, right now it's really hot in the car. Climate control, you've got your air conditioning units all controllable using the system here. Now the system's slightly different than before. What you do to get to your heated seats, you would push it in which you can then control the various settings for the heated seats. But again, you've still got the dual zone climate control on the cars as well. If you wanted to adjust your fan speed, as you can see, it just starts blowing. If you press on the 5, you can then turn the fan speed down and then press it back to get your dual zone. You've still got the heated front windscreen, your heated defrost rear screen, and also with that you get hill descent control available there as well. Now some of the fantastic features on the steering wheel, it's got the new Atlas bezel on the steering wheel. This is a new upgrade again for Range Rover Velar. It comes with the metal insert there, And with that you've got the adaptive cruise control with stop and start assist, heated steering wheel and cruise control, and with it being the HSE you've also got the memory seats on both sides as well. So that gives you a little look at what the feature upgrades were on the Range Rover Velar, and it was introduced to the Range Rover Velar when it was launched back in its original day. This is what the new system came through. This is now available in Range Rover Evoque, Range Rover Sport, Range Rover Vogue, Beyond, Vogue SE and such. They're all available with In Control Touch Pro Dual. Also with that you now get the new 21 model year system, which is Pivi Pro Dual, which you get in all models across the brand. So that's a little look at the features that came standard with Velar on its original launch. So today I've hopefully answered a few of your questions regarding Range Rover Velar, showed you a little bit of the benefits of why this car is a fantastic addition to the Land Rover brand, giving you a closer look at some of the finer details of the car itself, showing you some of the in control workings of the car that might be a little bit complicated for people coming out of the older model cars and looking at Range Rover Velar. If you feel like a test drive, give our sales guys a call on 01573 224 345. We do have these cars available to test drive, and again you can inquire about various models. This car is for sale on our forecourts at 49,930, which is a fantastic price for a fantastic car. It really is. The spec available in this model in particular really is absolutely exceptional. So if you would be interested in this car, give one of the guys a call here at Kelso Land Rover. We'll be happy to welcome you along, explain more to do with Range Rover Velar, and we do have a fantastic selection to choose from. If you visit our website at www.lloydmotorgroup.com and you type in Velar or search for Range Rover Velar, in the Kelso area you'll see the fantastic stock that we have available. So why not give us a call on 01573 224 345 and get in touch with us today, and hopefully you'll be driving out of our forecourt in your new Velar very soon. My name is Craig here at Lloyd Land Rover in Kelso. Until next time, thank you very much for taking some time to have a watch of this video, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye for now.